My parents skipped my wedding because I married before my perfect sister. Now their perfect family image is finally crumbling. Molen had always been the family's shining star, winning spelling bees, becoming prom queen, landing modeling contracts. When she got her first professional modeling job, my parents threw a lavish celebration and hung her headshot above the fireplace. When I graduated with my computer science degree the same year, they mumbled, "Well done," and went back to organizing her next photo session. This pattern continued into our 20s. Molen became a senior executive with a corner office at 30. I worked as a mid-level software developer. Respectable work, but not the kind that made parents brag at family gatherings. The physical comparisons were constant. My mother would sign me up for workout classes, put me on diets, and make comments like, "Molen never struggles with her weight," or "You could look as nice as your sister if you just put in more effort." I tried for years to earn their approval, even attempting modeling briefly, a failure my sister never let me forget. By my mid-20s, I gave up trying to impress them and focused on building my own life. Then I met my husband at a computer conference. He actually saw me. He loved my sense of humor, my coding abilities, and my body type. After 4 years together, he proposed during a quiet evening at home. It was perfect. When I told my parents I was engaged, their response should have been my first warning. No congratulations, just silence. My mother asked if I was certain I wanted to jump right in, and suggested I might want to improve my physical condition before the wedding. During our engagement party, my husband overheard them on a phone call with Molen, who was clearly crying. He heard them saying this wasn't the plan, and they never expected Rebecca to get married first. That's when I discovered the extent of their favoritism. Despite not even being engaged, my mother had already created elaborate Pinterest wedding boards for Molen. She showed no interest in helping me select a dress or venue. When I found a beautiful A-line gown that made me feel lovely, she merely commented that it was practical and suitable for my figure. My future mother-in-law and I ended up planning most of the wedding ourselves. I sent both electronic and paper invitations to my parents with red receipts, so I knew they received them. When they didn't RSVP, I called, texted, and emailed multiple times. They either ignored me or gave evasive responses about being very busy and needing to check their schedules. The wedding day itself was beautiful, a garden ceremony followed by a laid-back celebration, but their absence felt like physical anguish. When I saw the empty front row seats and realized I couldn't have a father-daughter dance. After our honeymoon, I finally reached them by phone, demanding answers. My mother launched into a tirade about how careless I was, how she'd always wanted to help plan her daughter's weddings, and how she couldn't understand why I would leave them out. I was baffled. I verified through our records that we'd sent both invitations. Even physical delivery was confirmed. I didn't confront them about their gaslighting. I just apologized for the error and hung up. The truth became crystal clear when Molen got engaged to someone she'd been dating for just 1 year. Suddenly, my parents were openly excited about planning an elaborate wedding for her. They boasted about securing upscale venues and luxury gowns. My mother took Molen to private fittings at exclusive stores. All the mother-daughter experiences I was denied, but their favoritism had consequences they didn't anticipate. Family members started asking why my parents hadn't attended my wedding. I simply told them the truth. They couldn't bear it when I married before their beloved daughter. I presented facts without embellishment. The family reaction was swift and devastating. Relatives who learned about my parents' behavior began refusing to attend Molen's wedding and engagement party. The exclusive venue they'd secured through family connections was no longer available. The luxury dress business owned by a family friend suddenly had scheduling conflicts. When my parents accused me of purposefully trying to spoil Molen's wedding by spreading lies, I reminded them that I was only telling people the truth. Their perfect family image finally crumbled when people saw who they really were.